Ever wondered how crucial analyzing scripts or code can be for pen testing? Well, let's delve into this. In the realm of cybersecurity, analyzing scripts or code is a fundamental process akin to a detective scrutinizing a crime scene. It's through this meticulous process that potential vulnerabilities and weaknesses in a system are unearthed. Consider it as peeling back the layers of an onion. Each script, each line of code could potentially hide a vulnerability that, left unchecked, could serve as a gateway for malicious attacks. Just as a physician analyzes test results to diagnose a patient, a pen tester analyzes scripts or code to diagnose a system's health. It's an essential step in protecting a system from potential threats, a preventative measure that fortifies defenses and strengthens security. So, the analysis of scripts or code isn't just a mundane task. It's a vital tool in a pen tester's arsenal. Now you might ask, how do I go about analyzing scripts or code for pen testing? Well, let's break it down into 4 manageable steps. First, gather the scripts or code you wish to analyze. This could be from an open source project, a client's codebase, or even a suspicious email attachment. Make sure you're working in a secure environment to avoid any unintentional damage or data leakage. Next, you'll want to review the code thoroughly. This involves understanding the code's functionality and flow, as well as identifying any dependencies it may have. Tools such as code editors or IDEs can be quite helpful for this task. They can highlight syntax, show variable use, and help you navigate through the lines of code. It's like having a roadmap to guide you through the maze of scripts. The third step is where things get interesting. You're going to identify potential vulnerabilities in the code. This could be anything from insecure data handling, weak encryption methods, to poorly implemented authentication systems. There are various tools available like static code analyzers, which can help you spot these vulnerabilities. Remember, the goal here is not to find every single flaw, but to identify the most critical ones that could be exploited during a pen test. Finally, after you've identified potential vulnerabilities, it's time to report and mitigate them. Create a detailed report outlining the vulnerabilities you've found, the potential impact, and the steps needed to fix them. This report is crucial as it provides actionable insights for developers or security teams to address the issues you've identified. But don't stop there. Mitigation is an essential part of this process. Work closely with the team responsible for the code to ensure the vulnerabilities are adequately addressed and the code is as secure as it can be. And that's it. The process of analyzing scripts or code for pen testing made simple. But remember, like any skill, it takes practice to get good at it. So keep analyzing, keep learning, and you'll become a pro at it in no time. Let's dive deeper into the actual process of code analysis. It's like a thrilling expedition into the heart of a digital landscape, where every line of code can be a potential gateway to a treasure trove of information or a trap leading to a security breach. First off, we need to understand the language that the code is written in. It's like being in a foreign country. You can't navigate effectively if you don't speak the language. From the web-friendly JavaScript to the versatile Python, from the sturdy C++ to the enterprise-centric Java, each language has its own syntax, strengths, and potential vulnerabilities. It's crucial to be linguistically agile in this digital terrain. Next, we're on the lookout for common security flaws. These are like hidden pitfalls in our digital landscape. They can be as simple as a weak password protocol or as complex as a buffer overflow vulnerability. We're talking about things like SQL injections, cross-site scripting, and insecure direct object references. These are the blemishes that can turn a code base into a hacker's playground. Of course, we're not going it alone in this expedition. We have a host of automated tools at our disposal to assist us with the process. They're like our trusty digital compass guiding us through the dense jungle of code. Tools like static analyzers, dynamic analyzers, and fuzzers can help us identify potential vulnerabilities and areas of concern. Finally, a good understanding of the system's functionality is essential for effective analysis. It's like having a map of the digital terrain. Without it, we won't know where we're going or what we're looking for. Only by knowing the purpose of each function, the interaction between different modules, and the intended flow of data can we effectively secure the system. Understanding the code is like understanding the blueprint of a building. It's the first step towards securing it. So let's quickly recap what we've learned today. The world of cybersecurity is a complex and constantly evolving battlefield. In this realm, analyzing scripts or code for pentesting is a crucial tool in our arsenal, acting as the first line of defense against potential threats. It's akin to decoding the enemy's plan of attack, allowing us to anticipate and prepare for any potential vulnerabilities. We've discussed the steps involved in analyzing scripts or code for pentesting. It starts with identifying the target system or application, then gathering as much information as possible about it. Following this, we scrutinize the code, looking for any potential weaknesses or vulnerabilities. This process involves understanding the logic of the code, identifying any anomalies, and assessing the potential impact of these anomalies on the system's security. Next, we take a deep dive into code analysis. This is where we truly get our hands dirty, delving into the intricacies of the code. We dissect the code line by line, understanding its structure, and analyzing how different parts interact with each other. This in-depth analysis helps us spot any hidden vulnerabilities that might not be apparent at the surface level. We also explored how this process is not a one-time task, but rather a constant cycle. As new code is added or existing code is modified, it needs to be analyzed to ensure it doesn't introduce new vulnerabilities. This ongoing surveillance is what keeps our systems robust and secure. In conclusion, the process of analyzing scripts or code for pentesting is of paramount importance in maintaining robust cybersecurity. It allows us to detect vulnerabilities before they can be exploited, helping to keep our systems secure. In essence, it's a proactive approach to cybersecurity, allowing us to stay one step ahead of potential threats. Remember, in the world of cybersecurity, knowledge is power, and understanding and analyzing scripts or code is a significant part of that power.